To die by die is the way of a warrior.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my seat.
I don't know what the fuck happened. What we fighting at?
So what?
What we fighting at? Heavyweights. You want to go with the women?
Nah, nigga, I don't care. I don't even give a fuck who we fight with at this point. Who we fight, goddamn.
Yeah. Oh, they got Manny Pacquiao in this bitch. You gotta buy him. How much is it? Kidding me?
What the fuck is that? Oh, this nigga left fine. They got a bunch of fighters you can buy.
Damn, my left.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Who the fuck these niggas is? Niggas swole the hell, bitch. Who the fuck am I gonna pick? Fuck it. Going with Elwood. Good.
Yeah, yeah.
That was disgusting.
I'm always here for you, Michael. Fuck no. Yeah, I can't, bro. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. This is Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Like an angry nigga.
This bout is
Looks
scheduled
like
for
an
8
angry
rounds of
nigga.
boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that fight.
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? So much firepower here. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Stiff jab. Good left hook. That counter shot lands. Defense is not an option for these two. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These two were made for each other. That left hook is blocked. He threw a punch in just a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And that hook misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hey, those punches add up. Missing with that right hook. Good counter punching.
Ugh.
These two fighters are made for one another. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
Short round, this shit be killing me, bro.
And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. Jab does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Hold that thought! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice job blocking the hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. shoot. Carrying away the right hook. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Solid punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Started with Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Caution being thrown to the wind. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Jab slightly off target. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Has to be careful. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the
Yeah, he
gods,
got
they
wild
say.
trying to
A
swing.
shot from the gods.
Right, this on time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's still on the fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Get him, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Good work. That's it.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Perfect counter shot. That punch lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Just missed with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. So just keep thinking the end of the job.
There's the bell to start round 6. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get...
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
So how the fuck that get through?
What a shot.
Huh. But I don't ask. Huh? No questions.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a...
Yeah, got that out there again. They're blocked. Don't ask.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up. Go and get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday engine, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man
Vinny
try step with the
Paz.
heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader.
Wait, why'd you turn the map off?
I already know where I'm going.
But you've never been here before.
Oh, I've been here before.
What are you talking about?
I know this place like the back of my hand. Just tell me where you want to go. I'll take you there.
You say so.
I've gotten to so many police chases here.
What?
Nothing. And there's the pier.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy.
Oh,
I'm
wow,
Todd
we're
Richard.
goddamn
Alongside
simple.
me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Vinny Paz, Rhode Island may be the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening...
God damn.
There's the bell for round 1.
Vinny Paz.
So much for boxing. This is a fight.
Nigga, we swung twice. What the fuck y'all talking about?
That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with the hook. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So much firepower here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
That shit ain't do nothing.
Let's see if we gonna start doing
Oh,
something.
oh,
They just
oh,
put
oh,
the motherfucking arm down this time, nigga.
So close with that uppercut. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Just misses for that uppercut.
Oh!
Just got rocked in a big way.
Minute shit, nigga. Tenderizing them goddamn body bunches.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is.
Inside of these, both my shits.
Can you imagine being right in there?
How about the one he ain't supposed to got hit by? They say he got hit by. Fuck.
Bitch ass nigga, lay the fuck down. He ain't even go to sleep. I knocked his ass out standing up.
It's going to take more
I ain't done with you yet.
This fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is off the charts.
Got their hands off me, boy. Y'all gonna see him in this type of trouble now, goddammit. What you talking about?
That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That was not the body punch that folded him. Around that nigga jaw. That's what goddamn made him fall.
Will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Get my last 2 hits in, goddamn.
I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas. Let's get it started in round 3. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
punch and just got countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He wanted action, and they are delivering. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out?
Bring it on, nigga.
Wow, man.
Counter punch.
They're gonna be punching shit out of each other. What it look like?
Bring it on. Whack.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
This nigga just swinging. He got tired of here.
Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. Oh my word.
Damn, I saw that coming. Couldn't stop it.
Damn it.
How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Whack.
Solid punch. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Let's watch that again and replay.
Motherfucking real then.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let it go, bro. Let it go,
Fuck
Canelo.
out of here. Hell no. The hell you mean?
fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
I'm going to try to do that for him. Try to introduce him to that canvas one time for the one time.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. But we all know who won that one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a... And there's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These punches coming from every angle. Missed him with that uppercut. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Switched up. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's start the 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so
Fuck, you get that.
in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Precision.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? counter punching. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a counter shot. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Beat me, yo.
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the goddamn fight.
Confidence do you build?
Open up the
goddamn shot,
door.
and you walk right through it. That jab won't score. That uppercut doesn't land.
Right a bit of landing to me, I think.
They miss with the jab.
Thanks.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Good job.
Let me get this motherfucker straight and land, man.
Let's talk about passing that last round. Now you start. Here we go. It's round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
I'm trying to.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Lucky that hook didn't score.
Get mad with a 2-piece.
She blocks that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Oh, they say that nigga ducked on that bit.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get
terrible.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Come on,
Shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
This nigga stay talking about a damn jab. He's been jabbing this whole fucking time. Like this has all been all hooks.
Just 10 seconds to go. round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot get...
And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one.
Got to swing, man.
Shattered.
Tired.
Nice counter shot. Perfect punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get
Leave yourself open like that,
You've
huh?
got to go for those point areas over the
Keep leaving yourself open like that,
You
though.
just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice punch. Not a lot of punch output.
Ah, come on, gang. I'm right here. Give me that counter. Yeah.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they said I missed the hell out of that jail. I'm trying to counter punch the shit out your ass.
3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration.
Let you
That's
run
when
into
it
these
gets
bitches.
hard.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
That should have been a counter punch, but they didn't get it, bitch.
That punch landed.
Yeah, it is.
It made my lip shake.
Try to make that bitch shake again.
That punch lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out
Got this
of
bitch
punches,
tired,
and
bitch.
they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
So they're boxing. Fuck trying to get the knockout, but they're boxing. They're just boxing. You leave yourself open, they're just boxing. Do it the right way. Fundamentals.
How you
Boxing.
gonna do it right?
Hey, got a boxing. Boxing.
10 seconds to go.
Boxing. That's how we can get down with it. We can get down with the boxing. I ain't gotta just sit over here and just strike with your ass. I can box you though. Look, number counter shot.
Back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's level.
Real lot of nigga passed and had that much strength to knock that nigga down, so I had to go to boxing. It'll work too.
Big hard lesson. I totally agree.
Ain't got no knockout power. I'll box a nigga all day long. I don't know what I